'Cause I lost. I gotta pay the cost. And I don't wanna do that. Hit a big fat bitch with a baseball bat. My ass purple cause I'm black as hell. I'm black as hell. My Doritos stale. So I went in the kitchen. I started washing them dishes. My mama came in the kitchen. Beat my ass with the belt. Cause I got 3 F's on my progress report. And I just wanna run.
Real quick, y'all, if you don't drop a like on the video in the next 5 seconds, then
your mom's a hoe.
you too. What's good with y'all, man? I got another banger for y'all. And I mean a banger, man. I'm gonna give you guys this rep up build that I've been using to get as much rep as I can. So this is my rep build, my rep grinding build. Y'all see it right now. I got a whole bunch of builds right here, man. I got my stretch playmaker, 98 overall, my shot blocking wing, my playmaker. I don't even know how to dribble that good, but I got a playmaker, man. But I got my interior finisher. I don't use this build no more. It used to be my rep grinding build, but it's not anymore. Got an offensive threat, and I got a speed boosting perimeter lockdown. Now I'm gonna show you guys this interior force build that I use to get as much rep as I can on this game. Now, he's a center, left-handed, like Bandit. You know what I'm saying? This build can do it all. You know what I'm saying? But here's the skill breakdown. You want to choose the all blue pie chart, and then for physical profile, you want to go all the way down to the one that's even all around. So you want to have 95 strength, 60 speed, and a 56 vertical. All right, now follow everything that I do right now, man. You want to do it. Copy everything that I do. So I max out all the finishing so that you can have 30 finishing. All right, once you do that, you skip over shooting. You max out all of your playmaking. All of your playmaking. So you're gonna have 20 playmaking upgrades. And with the defense and rebounding, you max out everything except for perimeter defense, lateral quickness, and steal. Now there is a way you can have 12 defensive and rebounding upgrades, but you really don't need it. You don't need the extra 12, the extra 1 defensive rebounding, because it's just not worth it, and it's not worth losing or taking anything away from finishing or your playmaking. It's not worth losing anything. So if you want 12 defensive upgrades, you can have it, but you got to take away from either your finishing or your playmaking. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to take away from my driving dunk, because I want to be able to get contact dunks. So this build will get contact dunks once I'm finished with it. Right now it says 78, I know, but it's going to get contact dunks in a second. But the build type, you can go with anything, but I choose slight. I love slight build type. Now he's 7 foot right now. I'm trying to make him 6'11", so that he has an 84 driving dunk. Now once you do that, you need to make sure his weight is at 241, so that you can get the 85 driving dunk, so that you can get contact dunks on this build. All right, now wingspan, you need to max it all the way out, all the way up. 93.0 is the wingspan you should have. This build gets blocks, rebounds, and everything. I'm telling you, this build is goated all around. Now this build also moves very fast. Like, it's not no slow behind build. This is a nice fast center build. Okay, so the takeover I chose post score, because I want to be an offensive juggernaut. You know, when people get their post takeover, people just get to jumping, man. People just get to jumping and falling for all types of stuff. But I chose post score and takeover over rim protector. You get more rep from finishing inside from lobs or just contact dunks, or so post score helps me get my rep. Now moving on to the finishing badges, I'm showing you guys right now. I'm gonna show you guys what people usually use. This is the badge lineup people usually run for finishing. They usually have a setup like this, you know. But I think I'm gonna do something different, man. Like, I've been testing stuff out. I don't even have all of my finishing badges yet on my player, but I just want to see something. Like, this is the setup that people usually run, right? With this build, there's way more other badges that you can use and be elite with, like drop stepper, back down punisher, deep hooks, pro touch. They're all going to be good and useful because he has a 95 post hook. So deep hooks will be unstoppable, you know what I'm saying? And then he has 95 standing dunk. Then he also has 95 close shot. And he's also strong. He got like a 90-something strength. So back down punisher will work. Drop stepper will work. Pro touch would even work too, you know what I'm saying? Even, I don't know, man. Maybe even put back king, man. He got 95 standing dunk, man. It's a lot of badges that you can use with this player, finishing wise. Now shooting, I just chose quick draw on bronze. But look at the playmaking, man. He don't get that many playmaking badges, but these things are extremely useful. Y'all see, I have gold bailout, gold break starter, gold post spin technician, gold dream shake, gold quick first step, gold unpluckable, and silver needle threader, man. Y'all might be thinking these badges is not helpful, but yes, they are, man. They are helpful and useful for this build because he also has a 92 post move, man, and the 70 pass accuracy. All right, now moving on to the defensive and rebounding. Y'all see, I don't really have all of my defensive badges yet on my player, but right now I have rebound chaser on bronze and I'm snagging over everyone, literally. As long as you get good positioning and you have rebound chaser on bronze, you can snag. I'm telling y'all can snag. Like, you don't need rebound chaser all the way up on this build. So far for me, I've been doing real good, you know what I'm saying? But see, I also have rim protector on bronze and chase down artist on bronze. I have an 81 block, so I can get blocks like regardless, you know what I'm saying? I got brick wall on gold, intimidator. You have to have intimidator on gold. Now this is not my lineup like exactly. I mean, I might be changing things around in the future. I don't have all of my badges yet, but that's what I'm working with right now, man. You can save yourself some badge upgrades, you know what I'm saying? Rebound chaser right now, it hasn't been letting me down on bronze. I've been having bronze rebound chaser and bronze rim protector, and I'm doing just fine. It's so weird, man. It's so weird, man. These badges be so overrated, man. Now listen, if you made it this far in the video, I'm gonna give you guys even more help. I'm gonna give you guys some rep methods that I use to get as much rep as I can, you know what I'm saying? So in the background, y'all see some game clips of me playing rec, going off in rec, you know what I'm saying? So first things first, you want to be catching as many lobs as you can on this build. Lobs is important, you know what I'm saying? And defense. Now when I made this build, it has good defense. Like, it has outstanding defense, so you can get rep from defense and offense on this build. But mainly, you want to focus on getting as many lobs in as you can, as many finishes in as you can, man. So if you have one of your friends who got a playmaker or anything else, man, let them know, man. Throw you lobs. Now I'm gonna tell you guys a little secret, man. If you don't know this, then I'm putting you on. But a lot of people should know this, man. You can get into a whole bot park where there's a whole bunch of rookies and pros, go straight to the twos court and just throw lobs, and that's it. Like, just keep throwing lobs, and if you're a playmaker, keep throwing lobs and flashy assists. And if you're a finisher, keep catching lobs, keep dunking that joint, man. And people usually do that, especially once they hit the bonus wheel or the double rep on the wheel. And you can just go straight to the park and you can just be slaving that joint in a bot park, just going crazy, just winning every game, just getting lobs off every single play. And people really use and abuse that, you know what I'm saying? And along with the events like Court Conquer, you can do the same thing in Court Conquer, because those bots are terrible. Those AIs are terrible, man. You can literally wrap around the person with the ball and go straight to the basket, and the AI gets stuck or something, and you can just catch lobs the whole game, you know what I'm saying? So that's another thing you should try doing. I know it gets boring after a while though, but that's the only way you can get as much rep as you can, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that got a legend already, they've done it. Like every legend has done it, you know what I'm saying? So that's another thing you should think about doing. And another thing is, you can play rec. Now, rec can get boring and long after a while, but if you get double rep, right? So you get double rep and you go into the rec with all 92 overalls or below. All 92 overalls or below. There's a good chance you'll be playing against pros and rookies. Now, when you get in these rec games, you want to go crazy try hard. I mean, sometimes you'll be playing elites, superstars, and all them, but it don't matter, man. A lot of times you will be playing bots. Okay, so if you get into these rec games, you just gotta sweat, man. Just lobs. That's it. Lobs is that's all I can say is lobs, man. So yeah, man. This rec method, I feel like it's better, in my opinion, because in park, for me at least, it's super hard to get games. Like, everyone runs from me, and it's just a waste of time. I'm wasting all this time trying to chase everybody for a game, and everybody's running. While everybody's running, I could be in rec going stupid. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like rec. You jump right into a game. You know what I'm saying? So this rec method, to me, is the best method of all time, and it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. You know what I'm saying? But there's also another thing you can do, and that's private pro-am, which is the most boringest method of all time. I'm not even gonna talk about it because it's a waste of time. But yeah, man, that's it for this video, man. I'm pretty sure I gave you guys all the methods and tips that I know. So see you guys in the next video. Peace.